just can't let you. We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows awake the innocent, counting down, we're counting down to the end. We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows awake the innocent, counting down, we're counting down to the endless.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Darius Davis to return it. Davis manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. Well, he'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
That play clock was getting pretty low. Jim Harbaugh calls time. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st and 10.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Herbert back to throw. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Motion man sent left. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Herbert throwing again. Catch made. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 7 yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They give to Harris from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll toss it to Harris. Fights his way through a tackle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
That throw finds Coughlin. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Rams are going to have the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw here for Stafford. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up. Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long now for Stafford. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. We'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They're set up at the 35 now.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the
On the play fake, here's
35-yard
Stafford.
line.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard
Following the incompletion, we
line.
stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Catches made down the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out.
And the
To the
Rams,
line and set. Here we go, first down.
first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to
I'm not going to be
2nd and 10.
surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's Stafford once more. Rose caught. Escapes the defender. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. A handoff for Harris, running right. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
He'll throw it. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's running out of steam and it falls just short. It's no good. And late in the fourth, we stay tied.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On second down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On the quick slant, it finds Adams. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams in range for a game-winning score. Williams now on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
L.A. uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave and they turning on show. What you used to be a rich when you're inside. To this, but you don't want to see it. You want to see it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Whittington now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Oh, you out from underneath. Hold on to me.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power, and it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Hey, Ram. Let's go.
Right to the air is Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
13 yards on the play. That's another Chargers first down.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jayden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jayden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, Trash, check. Bronco switch. 70 Ranger, 70, 79, 60 Maverick, 60 Warrior, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points.
Set, go.
Trying to run in, Harris. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, like just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Commanders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14-zip. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
7 Pirates, Hawk, 18 Rattler, 18, 19 Tight, 19, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Lays out left side and gets it. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Mustang, 65.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. He fires one deep down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Ready, ready. Top 19. Here we go, here we go. Top 60, top 6, 19, Panther up. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 23-yard line.
68. Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Pioneers. Dragons, 6, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets takes him down to the 26-yard line. The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Herbert on first down. Going with a screen to Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. They send it in the hands of Will Dissly. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Commanders are ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, shot. Mustang, 70, 60 Maverick, 60, 18.
Daniels on first down. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
18 Rattler, 7
2nd down and 10. Daniels. On the move, headed right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Had a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead.
Viking, 79 Broncos, 19 Titans, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shaking off the pit quickly. Who's going to throw? Daniels hit. He lost the football. Picked up by the Chargers. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
28. Commanders 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Come on. Dragon 8, 60 by 6, 7 by.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Back across the field it goes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Step.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Chargers will have a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's a bit earlier than we're used to typically seeing a QB sneak called, Kate. And even with the surprise factor, the defense, they didn't make it easy on him.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hawk 70. 19 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 18, 70.
Throwing now, Daniels. And this one is launched downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play!
That's good.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19, Cup, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Pirate. Let's go. Panther 11, Cowboy 65 catch, 60, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Daniels to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. So working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 70.
To throw again, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Washington, first down.
60 Nazareth, 60 Nazareth, 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 19.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
19 Tiger, 19. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Again, Daniels to the air. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Ready?
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Set. Panther 19 tight.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chargers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers. As with that, we sign off from D.C. Okay, now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks, as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
On second down, it's Williams again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds Adams downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Stafford now off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Rams, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Prime Time. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead with Williams. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker. Running it after the penalty. And it gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, set Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Daniels gonna throw to get us started. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders facing a deficit near the break. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Bronco, Riggs, street, cowboy, smash, no, rig alert. 18, Dragon 60. 19, Buffalo 18, Warriors 70. Trap 60. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jump. Loose, incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
7 Pirates, 19 tight.
To throw again on 2nd down, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. The Commanders in the hurry up, they're hustling for the line.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Mustang 19, 79 Bronx, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Buffalo 8, Warriors 70.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Ready?
Rams add a man to the secondary, 3rd down.
60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Blake Corum now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And with 45 seconds left, the clock isn't exactly their friend, Brock, but still enough time to put a quick drive together.
Zebra. Waiting. White.
Sanford now on first down. On the move, headed right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
54, 180. Hurry.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
32.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hanson, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, this is McCaffrey. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. 18, 5 in. Come 19. 70, Panther, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Let's go. Step Warrior, 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Buffalo except Dragon 6, 19 Lion.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's loaded another one up. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
19, 79, 18, come 19, come 19.
To the air again, Daniels. He's going to try another deep one here. Caught near the pylon. As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready.
They still need 10 yards on 3rd down after the penalty.
70 Rangers, 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther, 11 Panther, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 go.
Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
Matt Gay on for the Washington field goal. 55.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Rams headed out to the field now. offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Stay 50. 50. Hey, 70.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This play goes for 36. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
180. Easy.
1st and 10, here's Stafford. Buying some time right. It's an LA touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
14. Commanders 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Mustang 19. Come Knights. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. They'll heat this one deep down the right. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
40 got that. 180. Easy alert.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Set. Go in. Right, zero. Hey, give me a radar. Hey, red. 21. Alert. Stop.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 60, 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Ready, set.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Pass. 18, Cup 19, Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
18 Rattler.
Back to throw it. Oh, he forced it. Intercepted, and that could do it. Darius Williams with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Another run for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 3rd down. They need 7.
22. Set. Ready, hot.
Here he is to throw. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. He'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
40 got. Hey. Lady. Stop.
Give to Williams from the gun. Running in the red zone. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
22.
Running to the marker with Williams. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Lady. Pretty hot.
Going forward, it's Williams. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, we got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got to sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooting for the explosive touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
On third down, Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. A little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 4th and short. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Butker knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Taylor to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. First down, Purdy to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers. In a nice spot, 2nd and inches. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. He came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
we talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
He's going to go down right along midfield strike.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Pretty gonna go on fourth. He's got it to his running back. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense up to the line fast.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team.
In-punt formation for the Chiefs. Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Taylor to return. He goes out of bounds on the return. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Purdy to throw it. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Punt meets him at the 28. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stops. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. This defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short to long route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bernard Green with that tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. Getting out to his left. They did it! He made the interception! And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by a field goal. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Easy. Attack.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
That run good for a handful as it brings up second down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Completes this one to Gray. And he's brought down after a short gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Chiefs.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock, I think, needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
First down throw, Mahomes makes the catch, and he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. And they're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
15.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Working inside the red zone.
Got
to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Attack! Yellow. All right, go. Hey, Ripley. Yellow.
Another throw from Mahomes. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power. So much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Hurts comes out throwing. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. With it on 4th and 10. They'll punt it away. Braden Mann out to send it skyward. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Attack!
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper Najee in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go Silver. Tiger Hornet. Crowd love, yep. Hey.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
The Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down, ball at the 36.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chiefs.
15. Yellow. Hero 15. Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. On the line for another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Kelsey's got it right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the first down.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, 43.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Pulls it at the 7. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Hurts on first down. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And then Eagles first down.
On first down, Hurts. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things fall out.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. This one's caught. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Butker on
City.
now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Hey. Crowd left. Yeah.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Great.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One last play before the break. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurts looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, 73, 70.
Hurts throwing again. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
To the air, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. He's out in the clear. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready, more Power Rangers. Mom also dangerous. Y'all talk out.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Yellow.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Mahomes. He's got it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the fourth. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw, Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Yellow! Eye on these two!
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Took some effort, took some rallying to the ball late, but they got him down before he could move the chains. I expect there's a little sense of relief on that defensive sidelines that that play didn't hurt them even more.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Yellow! Hey, 15! Yellow!
Mahomes to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Offensive line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
28. Eagles, nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again! So he'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Chiefs coasting to the finish line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Makes the catch. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Dose of the hurry up here.
Out-of-bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, 57 color. 15.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Time now taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have Just one left to burn now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
14. First down, Kansas City.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. That's a lot, right?
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
43, 42.
From the red zone on 1st. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Attack! 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Fight on these two. That's a lot. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. Fight on these two.
3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete left side.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Ball on the left hash, 37. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Look at the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Yellow.
1st down carry for Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The takeaway is back to his own 49.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.